word analysis. So please open up your glossary and let's start. When you have your glossaries open, send me a thumbs up, please. Okay, yes, it's ready. Diane is ready. Perfect. Okay. So let's keep on going. Sorry. We are working with letter B and letter C. Let's continue with letter B. Jessica Asmore, 1, 2, 3, action.
Maybe. As well as software. Can you hear me well, Michael?
That's better.
Okay. As well as software that predicts crime, companies are also developing technology that will help police patrols catch criminals before they can leave town. By combining information such as
But doing what?
by combining.
Let's check this out. Transition.
Combine.
Yeah. What's the strong syllable?
Bind.
Yes. The second syllable is strong.
Combine.
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 What is the ing for combine? Yes.
Combine.
Can you say that again? I cannot hear you.
Combine.
Yeah. Complete idea.
By combine information such as the places where crimes frequently take place with the routes.
With the what?
With the routes.
Okay, transition.
Routes.
The one, I don't know why this is here. I normally hear this one.
Route.
Yeah, the route.
Routes.
So if I say one match, no. One pencil to pencils. One.
Routes.
No, but you are adding an extra syllable.
Routes.
Yes, exactly. Don't add an extra syllable. It's only routes.
Take place with the routes.
Yeah, complete idea. So what happens by combining information?
By combining information such as the places where crimes frequently take place with the roads that allow the fastest escape. Computers will direct patrols to where they can arrest criminals.
That's correct. Very, very good. Question. Vocabulary questions here, yes.
Combining is like in Spanish.
Which one? Can you say that again? I cannot hear you well.
Combining, combining
Combining, well,
is like in
you need
Spanish.
to find a word in English to associate. Don't,
Combine.
yeah, like if you associate to Spanish, that's the point. That's not the point of the class. Find a synonym in English. Do you have one?
I don't think that.
I cannot hear you, yes.
Oh, I don't have an idea.
You have one? Help us.
No.
Diane, can you help us find a synonym for combine? Without the thesaurus.
I'm thinking.
Sure. If Rox has one or the chat has one, you can post it.
Combine. Like incorporate or integrate, but it's almost the same, right? But we are thinking in Spanish. I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting. Incorporate. Let me check incorporate. Oh, look at this. Yep, that's correct. Incorporate can be a synonym to combine. You also said, what's the other that you said?
I say integrate, I think.
Integrate. Exactly. Look,
Okay.
that's totally right. I was thinking, attention here, because we are using very similar to Spanish words precisely. Let's include the word mix, because that's more like an A1 word, A2 word. Copy in your glossary the word combine and the synonyms mix or blend.
Yeah.
In the dictionary, the word blend.
It's like when you put something in your liquid. Well, I associate that with putting something into a
Or a milkshake.
How can I say licuadora?
Precisely. It's a blender.
Blender, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's
you put
exactly
like
the
a
word
lot
that
of ingredients and all comes in one substance or something.
in one uniform substance.
Yes.
Precisely. But you know what? I see that blend is C1. So let's omit the word blend for a moment. And
Okay.
let's use the word mix, the word incorporate. And what about merge? No, merge is advanced. What about fuse? No, it's advanced. Incorporate and mix only. Those are the ones. Spelling, Jesse, be careful with your spelling. Look. And that's it. Good. So combine is similar to mix. There is another one. I think that's pretty much it. The rest looks pretty easy to understand. Yeah, the rest is pretty easy. So let's go to the last one. Diane, help us, please.
Okay. However, although the makers of this technology claim it will help reduce crime rates, some
Oh,
people
one more time. Who?
what?
Who claim?
The makers of this technology claim.
Yeah, much better. Makers. I think you said markers. Be careful with the pronunciation.
Okay, sorry. The makers of this technology claim it will help reduce crime rates. Some people are not so sure. Not all crime is reported, and if the police just focus on the neighborhoods where most crime occurs, they will neglect others. Some experts claim that if police officers just pay attention to the information that has been stored in their devices, crime rates could actually rise in some areas.
Good. Yeah, great pronunciation. Really, really good pronunciation. I want to see what will be your synonym for claim.
Mm, 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 mm.
Like in this sentence, if you
Makers.
replace the word claim without losing the meaning, what word would it be? Use your simple English.
Um, Affirm? No.
Affirm, Spanglish.
Yes.
Yes, that's super Spanglish. So the synonym for claim is gonna be say. That will be the easiest way to say it. Say, let me check the verb. Demand, property, no, that's a different thing. That's a noun. No, but this is a different claim.
Which word did you say? Said? Say?
Say in
Oh,
present.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh,
Which
yeah.
is not here because in the definition of claim that we have here, it says like demand, like when you, for example, when you claim a prize, this is for me, so I claim it as mine. It's a little different in this definition. The synonym we are looking for is say. To say something is true.
Mhm.
This is the one. Because literally the word afirmar in English, the first, I bet in the translation, is going to be claim. Look,
State.
state is
Mhm.
another one. But I think state is like probably B1 or B2. State as a verb.
Two.
B1.
Okay.
State, that will be a good synonym.
Mm-hmm.
Claim, say, and state. Put those three words together. Oh, look at this. Claim is a synonym to say, state, and that's it. Copy that, girls. Diane, is it me or you sound different today?
Why?
I don't know. You have a different voice today. Are you sure you are Diane?
Yeah, I am. I don't know. I'm
I
not.
am conspiranoid today.
No, it's me, really.
Wow, that was so weird. I have a sensation of maybe she's a robot. Maybe she.
I sound like a robot.
You sound like an Alexa robot today.
No, it's me.
I don't know. Your voice was different today. Blame, say and state. Correct. Very good. Yes. And ready. Okay. The makers of the claim will help reduce. Another one we have. Jessica's board. What would be your definition, your synonym for occur? In the dictionary, the word occur is B1. Find a synonym.
Happens.
Can you say that again?
Happens. Maybe. Happen.
Oh, again.
Happen.
Happen. Did I spoil it for you?
No, but I was reading the whole sentence.
Yes, that's a good strategy. I want to give you phrasal verbs because there are other ways to say happen. Please, everybody take notes. Occur is similar to take place. This is a phrasal verb. Or take place, happen, or let me check the level for come about. No, we don't have level, but please copy come about. Come about is similar to happen, as you can see. That's also a very good way to associate simple words with phrasal verbs. So when you see the phrasal verb, it's vice versa. Vice versa. Another phrasal verb for occur. Turn out. I like this one a lot. Please take a note, because you are going to use this vocabulary later. Diane, are you taking notes of the new words?
Yes.
Like physically, no?
No, also in the glossary.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Something is happening. Oh, there. Okay. I needed an update. Good. Occur. Happen. The next one. That's going to be a difficult one. Diane, they will neglect others. What do you understand by neglect?
Like deny.
Deny. That's a good one. That was a good one.
But also reject. It's good.
You know what? No, deny no. Deny. No, I don't think so. Because you cannot replace it. I denied the like deny is the opposite of accept, but neglect is not the opposite of accept. So let's use the word reject, ignore. What will be the difference? Deny. If I give you, if a stranger in the street offers you candy, you will
Reject him.
reject it, precisely. So you don't deny the candy. You see? What you deny is something you claim. For example, I deny being, what's the name of this? What's the opposite of innocent? Guilty. I deny to be guilty. I deny to be, I don't know, racist, for example.
Okay.
Right? He's like not accepting. That will be the difference. So let me check. Yes, watch out. It's not deny. Erase deny. Neglect others. Some experts claim that if police officers just pay attention to the information that has been stored. Jessica Moore, read the sentence and tell me a synonym for store.
Okay. Some experts claim that if police officers just pay attention to the information that has been stored in their device, crime
Devices.
rates, the devices,
Mhm.
in the devices, crime rates will actually rise in some areas.
Will be a synonym for stored.
Storage. Like safe,
Saved, right?
maybe safe.
Good job. Very good job. But important. Stored, saved. You need to put it in past participle, girls.
Okay.
This is super important. The past participle, and we are going to see that later. When you see an adjective ending in ed, we are talking about a past participle word, a passive adjective. Okay? So all the synonyms must be in past participle. What is the past participle of safe? Yes.
Safe.
Correct. Therefore, if you look for stored, you are going to find saved in past participle, you see? Because it's an adjective, not a verb. We're going to use the word saved, but we're also going to be there is one that is in my mind that it's not in the glossary, in the thesaurus. What is the past participle of keep? Yes, do you know?
Kept.
Correct. Kept. It's another synonym for stored. Ta-da. Questions?
No.
No? Fantastic. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to answer this question so I can test your speaking. I'm going to take notes. Where is my notepad? I'm going to take notes on your speaking by answering this question. What problem could the technology mentioned in the article cause? Let me put the article in front of you so you can read it again. And then when you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Remember, you can use the new words we have in the glossary or the words that you have in the text.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question is, what problem could the technology mentioned in the article cause?
Okay.
Action, girls. Give me analysis, and then when you finish, give me a thumbs up. Let's do this. All right. Diane, tell me what problem could the technology mentioned in the article cause? 1, 2, 3, action.
Well, the problem is that this device that is called Predpol only kept the information for some locations, not all the locations. So this will cause that the police officers only, well, no, the police officers reject or neglect other crimes that happens in other locations. So this will, the experts claim that this will increase crimes in other parts that they are not seeing, and because they are only focusing in what the Predpol said.
Interesting. Yes. What's the name of the thing? Predpol. Okay. Okay. Good. Some feedback. There is. I got some sentences that they will be a good idea to change it to a different structure, because they are still very similar to Spanish. So adapting it to an English structure would be really helpful. When you say, for example, this device that is called Predpol. Yeah. The structure you can omit the word that is. This is something called structure reduction, which technically the word that is correct. It's completely said, but it's not necessary to say it. Therefore, the structures can be just this device. This called Predpol is a device that.
Okay.
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 Another thing that happens when we are trying to speak quickly, we sometimes commit mistakes on the tense of the verb. So try to prioritize. In this case, this is going to be the feedback. Try prioritizing. Wait a second. Prioritize, yeah. Prioritizing. Try prioritizing accuracy over fluency. What I mean that with fluency is that if you try to speak faster, it's very probable that you are going to miss some conjugations, probably some connectors, and some collocations, as we saw yesterday. Words that usually go together that are going to be confused with other connectors, or verbs that are not in the correct tense. So your strategy from now on is to try to think about the correct structure of the verb and verify your structures in words before actually saying the complete sentence. And if you can go back to the same sentence, that will be super helpful.
Okay.
Right? So think about your sentence, say it complete. If you think there is a mistake, go back and say it complete. Right? Never like just go with the flow. Like that's gonna give you a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
Okay. The next one, this would cause that. A better cookie, a group of words that you can use to replace this. You can say this will create and then a noun.
Okay, yes.
Or this will make. Use the noun instead of the word that. Because the word that is a conjunction of complete ideas. Person, verb, complement, that. Person, verb, complement. Sometimes this structure sounds basic English. Instead of using, a verb that can go together with a noun.
Okay.
So you said, you wanted to say, esto va a causar que los
Crímenes se
de
incrementan.
ciertas áreas, ¿no? Sean rechazados o sean ignorados. So this will make.
Okay.
What will be the noun in this case?
This will make negation.
Let's talk about your areas. Collocate your subject before the word neglect.
This will make police officers neglect.
Policy officers, nice.
Neglect
Yes.
the crimes that happen in other locations, in other areas.
Yes. That's a good replacement. This will
Okay.
make police officers neglect the crimes that happen in other areas. And here you can use a word you learned. Instead of happen, you can use
We can use occurs.
occurs. Crimes that occurs. Because we are talking about plural crimes.
Okay.
Which actually happened. This is actually the interesting because the next feedback is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's crimes plural, and then we say happens.
Okay.
So this is an upper intermediate issue. We master the verb in S. We always use the correct conjugation for he, she, it, but now it's excessive. In a lower intermediate, it's necessary, but in upper intermediate, we need to remove some of them. So the other crimes that
Happen.
exactly.
Or we can also say turn out. It's also correct to say it.
Exactly, the turnout. At the end, you can replace the word happen for another verb, but it's the same feedback that we have here. Try
Yes.
prioritizing accuracy over fluency. You don't run yet.
Yeah, sometimes I usually do it.
That's normal. That's nice. We want to when we have for example the necessity of speaking English, especially at work demands fluency, right? Work sometimes make us neglect accuracy and go fast, right? So if you do the opposite, you are going to get familiar with all the mistakes that you do, and then you are going to go back to your fluency once you correct everything you have been neglecting, right? But that's normal because you use English at work, right?
Yes.
That happens a lot. That's very normal. So it's like in class, try to slow down, so you can run at work.
Okay.
Okay. And the last one, it's the same feedback actually. Try prioritizing accuracy over fluency because we have what the prep said. You said por andar viendo lo que el prep diga.
Ajá, lo que sí, o sea, como si solo se enfocaran en el predpol.
Ajá, como si solo se enfocaran en el prep. All that is present. So I say, you say in the prep.
What the predpol say, ¿no?
He, she, it.
Say, ¿no?
He, she, it. Present.
Sí.
Okay, let's go to the dictionary. So the word say in present, but for he, she, it, the pronunciation is says.
Ah,
Says.
Mhm.
okay.
Right. Says. Here we go. This is for you. Let me post it on WhatsApp.
Okay. Thank you.
Ready. Jessica Moore. Your turn.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, action.
The technology will have some problems to.
Okay, I cannot hear you well. Can you speak louder?
Okay, let me to disconnect my Bluetooth. Can you hear me well now? Yes.
Much better, eh? Much better.
Okay. This technology could have some problems with some areas because yes, it's good to use in some neighbors, but for example, if the cops are in a specific area, they could reject some of the other neighbors, and it could well, if they don't watch some areas or they are not I don't know how to say. Well, they are not watching other places. The crime could increase. So I don't know. Maybe this the technology uh, the technology will take place with I don't know, I forgot. Let me think. Well, this technology is good for to take care of some crimes that maybe is more that is constantly happen in Los Angeles, but in other places it will increase. And that's all, Mr. I don't know. I don't know.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yes, you tried to use take place. You were very, very close. You can say to take care of some crimes that are constantly taking place.
Mhm.
You know, that will be the thing. Probably it was difficult to understand it or to implement it because first we needed to know the correct conjugation of happen.
Yes.
You know, I think that was the tricky part. You know, happen is similar to take place, but
Mhm.
happen is in the incorrect time. So this will affect the conjugation of the synonym, right? So let me send it to you through WhatsApp so you can see the picture, and then we can do the corrections. All right.
Yes, Mr.
Very good. Well, girls, we finished for today. Very nice, happy. What's the name? Speaking practice. Good job. Let's continue tomorrow with the rest of the activity. Right.
Okay, teacher.
Good job, girls. I'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night. Bye.
All right.
Good
Bye
night.
bye. Good night, girls.
Bye bye.
To use.